Roundabouts! Point of view HGV training with retro. Welcome back to our series. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, and in this episode I want to show you, explain how to deal with this roundabouts, how to position yourself, how to plan it, how to get this done so you can get yourself through that HGV test with ease. Now the roundabouts, as we know, they quite difficult as for the HGV because we are longer, heavier, and so much different than what we used to drive in the car or we drive in the car. So how to do it? Now today I'm showing this you through the point of view, through the driver's point of view. I'm giving you tips, everything. Why I'm doing this? 20 years I've been doing that. I've been driving, I've been teaching people. I thought I'm gonna give something back. I'm gonna give something back to you and teach you. So here it is. If you haven't already, subscribed to our channel, like, share, and also you've got the number in the description if you want to call us. So let's go for this episode. You're coming to the first roundabout. We're turning left, very easy turning. So just getting yourself a little bit more space on the approach. So staying on a white line. And in the left-hand lane, just swinging to the left easily. Making sure we don't slow down or stop any cars or make them change the direction of driving. Okay, a little bit the introduction of this roundabout is just remember to keep this vehicle moving. So this is the most important thing, and it will help you massively with the roundabouts. So in the car, very often what we see, people just driving along, coming to the roundabout, stopping, and then thinking what they're gonna do. And in a car, it's not that big of a problem because the car is still wrong, but the car will accelerate quite quickly and get going quite quickly. The truck, as you know, is heavy. It takes time to do. It takes much longer to do all these things. So that's why you want to keep it moving through this roundabout. And to do that, now you can see we approaching the next roundabout. Okay, we're just going to be following the road ahead through it. So second exit. Now my speed is 35. I'm just going to show you now point of view. Okay, so about just below 30. Remember, you need to slow down early to have time for everything. Okay, we're going to position ourselves in left hand lane, and now I keep on rolling. I try to get going, but there's only one blocker. I will explain the blockers in a second. So there was only one blocker coming, so we couldn't go. Now I'm looking for the blockers to the left, to ahead. Nothing there. This car, after this car, the gap is big enough, and I'm gonna go. Okay, the van wasn't indicating, so it looks like he's going straight, and yes, that's all good. So getting off here, indicating off, and let's go. So now the blockers, okay, the blockers are cars or vehicles that will block the traffic from the right or the traffic from ahead crossing your path, and they will help you basically go. So that's blockers. It could be just a couple of cars, it could be one big blocker like a bus or another truck, because they're much slower, so they're going to block the traffic for long enough that you can go through this gap. Okay, now next roundabout we're going to turn right, third exit. Okay, so again I'm going to switch this to point of view so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so checking your mirrors on the approach, indicating right in a good time. Now I'm not going to go all the way to the right, and I'm not going to split the lanes because it's too wide, but I will leave a little bit of the trailer in that left hand lane. So it's basically, and this is good, look, two blockers, they're blocking the traffic. Checking the left hand mirror on that roundabout, because there could be cars trying to get past on the near side. And nice and slowly, there is no need to go fast on this roundabout. And indicating off after the last exit you're not going to, and coming off the roundabout. So yeah, remember the speed, the approach speed to the roundabout is very, very important, okay? If you're gonna approach too fast, then most likely you're gonna have to stop at the roundabout, which you don't want to do. You want to keep this vehicle moving. We're gonna be turning left at this roundabout. So again, I check my mirrors, indicate left, and let's see. Okay, so this looks quite busy, and again, I'm not gonna go all the way to the left. I'm gonna leave a little bit of the track in that middle lane, so the cars, they know that I am big and I need a little bit more space, so they will not come as close. And now, as you can see, it was very clear now, so I'm just going. No need to wait for blockers there, and just keep an eye on that near side so I don't clip the curb as well. Next roundabout coming, we're going straight ahead, second exit, so following the road ahead. Now we've got 2 lanes approaching the roundabout, okay, so it's a little bit different. And again, on the approach we're trying to judge if we're gonna go or not. So I'm staying close to the white line so I can miss that curb nicely. Now looking at the roundabouts, am I gonna go? Am I gonna wait? And I'm gonna just keep it rolling. Look at that, just keep it rolling, 1-2 miles per hour. And now, important thing, ladies and gentlemen, stay in your lane. So left hand lane, indicating left, of course. Why are you staying in the left hand lane? Because you didn't block, you didn't split the lanes on the approach, okay? Very, very important. Okay, now gonna change the lane to right hand lane with very good observation, indicating and all that, as you know. Beautiful. Now we're going right at the roundabout. So again, checking my mirrors, indicating right, and we're gonna turn right. Now this roundabout, again, I'm not gonna go all the way to the right, okay? I can't split the lanes because it's too wide, and I have to stop because it's just too busy. And look at that, these cars are there, and they will be there on the left, on the near side, okay? But they can see me, they know that I'm there, you know? So I'm just giving them a little bit of, look at that, nice blockers, nice blockers. Do you see that? Few blockers coming, then I can go. And now just looking on the near side, because the car will come naturally very close to you, but look at your line through the roundabout. It's just so nice because you didn't go all the way to the left. Checking your mirrors, indicating left, and going off, okay? And checking your mirrors, keep on checking your mirrors. Beautiful. Now, what's the speed limit? I'm always saying, what's your speed limit? Have a look. Every time you turn off from the road into the next road, check for the speed limit. The speed limit changes most likely on the new road. And here the speed limit that's national speed limit, which is 60. We're going about 50 miles per hour. So make sure you go up to the speed limit whenever you think it's safe. Now, next roundabout, we're gonna be turning left, okay? So, again, checking my mirrors, indicating left in good time, and slowing down. I was doing 40 now when I started to say that. Now doing 20, and I'm gonna slow down even a little bit more because I can see the traffic is there. But I'm rolling. Okay, look at that, 2 blockers. Can you see with the van, American van, and another. This is your chance. This is why you go, how you go. Perfect. I love that. This was really good. Well done. All right, well done me. All right, let's go for more. Okay, next roundabout. And we're going straight ahead, following the road ahead, checking your mirrors on the approach. So staying in this lane, checking my mirrors properly. See, it's quite clear. Okay. Okay, we're going. This car was indicating, but look at that, didn't really affect them. I'm staying in my lane, indicating left, nice and slowly through the roundabouts. There is no need to rush through the roundabouts, remember about that. Next roundabout, just following the road ahead again, checking the mirrors on your approach, and again, look at that. I'm just staying close to the white line. Don't need to split it, very wide. But now, because I started in the left-hand lane, I'm gonna follow in the left-hand lane because the cars will naturally wanna go around you. 1, you're a truck. 2, you're a learner. Right, everyone knows what that means. Everyone wants to be ahead of the truck and ahead, especially of the truck learner. All right, next roundabout, we're gonna be turning right. So now, checking your mirrors, indicating right, and just looking at the gap. Okay. Looks like the car stopped accelerating, so I can get into that lane now. And again, we are approaching the roundabout, slowing down. 20 now, 15, okay, 10. Keep on rolling, try to keep on rolling. Look at that, the blue car is gonna go. Yeah, this black car is quite far. I can go. Look at my line, look at that trailer. You was just sitting on a white line over there. Your line through the roundabout is nice to the right, okay? You're not zigzagging too much. And indicating left, looking to the left. Coming off. Beautiful. Okay, so remember, approaching the roundabout, your speed cannot be too fast, okay? So that's the one thing, because if you are too fast, you're gonna have to stop probably. Now, the next thing, don't plan when approaching the roundabout, or don't plan to stop at every single roundabout, okay? You plan to go. So when you're approaching this roundabout, as I said, you look for the blockers. And the blockers could be anything. This could be cars, other vehicles, trucks. There could be even pedestrians. Sometimes you see the pedestrian crossing somewhere near the roundabout. You know that if the pedestrians are coming close to the crossing and it's a zebra crossing, the people are gonna have to stop. That will be your blocker as well. We're turning right again at this roundabout, third exit. Still a bit to go, as you can see. Okay, so now checking my mirrors and indicating right and trying to see. Now look at that lane on the right, it's really tight, so I'm gonna borrow like a third of that middle lane, you know, so people know. And I'm looking at the roundabout now. I can't see anything because of the bush, so really hard to see the blockers, okay, but I can look for the blockers from the left. Now looks very clear, this car is quite far, this car is coming, sort of blocking it. There you go, taking that chance, okay? Look at that, you can see the Mini now in the mirrors. It's just going there, not really affected him, okay? So just remember that you wanna plan for going, you want to keep on making progress. Very important, you know, no one wants to be late these days. It's a lot of traffic. It's a little bit different than it was 20 years ago, where the roads were much clearer and, you know, you could have just wait. Now you've got to go. When there is that chance, you can go. But also on your test, remember, always weigh. Am I gonna go and risk stopping someone, slowing down someone and risking the fail? Or am I gonna wait and hesitate maybe once and then just get in that minor? So just ask yourself. it's a 50-mile-per-hour road now. I'm going about 50. Feels okay. Now, next roundabout, we're going to be turning right. So again, indicating right. And let's see what's going to be at this roundabout. So again, looking ahead through these hedges, I can see a few cars over there. That's very important. Positioning myself, you know, just on white line. That should be okay because it's very wide. It's not quite good. Now, red one indicating left. That's good. And this are going towards us. Now, I'm on slightly inclined, so I'm putting my handbrake on so I don't roll back. Now, this is very busy, okay? Now, looking ahead over there, very important, and looking over there to the left. Maybe a blocker. This isn't enough. Just one blocker is not enough, okay? Looking for more blockers. Look at that. The cars are squeezing there. Very good to look on your side and be prepared that everyone's going to go at the same time. Again, not enough. And this is just waiting game, okay? Maybe now, let's go. Should be just enough time. And I would say for the test, I would even wait for a bit longer because that van pretty much had to wait for the trailer to disappear from the roundabout, okay? So it's not easy, but looking for blockers and just, as I'm saying, weighing that decision. So dual carriageway, 60 miles per hour, won't go that fast. The next roundabout is coming, okay? So turning left at this roundabout, first exit. And again, we've got the busy one. Okay, I'm gonna just approach from the middle lane into the left. It's just enough space, but my angle will be much better to move off rather than I was just to the left and then trying to swing to the right. It's misleading them. Look at that. Looks okay, looks okay. 2 blockers. Did you see that? That's what you're looking for. 2 blockers, and off we go. This is your chances, okay? This is how you do it. Okay, next roundabout, just following the road ahead. You can see the car is dropping in front of us. We need to maintain the distance, so just slow down a little bit. And again, we're following the road ahead. It's a second exit, approaching on a white line, so it's a little bit away. And look at that, nice and clear. Just waiting. You can see sometimes, you know, because someone will say, oh, this car wasn't indicating off the roundabout. How did you know that it's not going to turn your way? Well, it's a very good question. You don't. You just need to go with what you see. But sometimes the things that can help you are their positioning, their speed, and the direction of the front wheels, because it will say quite a lot. Okay? And what happens if they actually suddenly turn into us, into our you know, line of driving, and you know, and then basically that's when you do emergency braking. And I can bet with you, we're going straight ahead again, I can bet with you the examiner will go with that, okay? They will be, because they can see exactly the same what you see. Okay, very clear, that roundabout. Just remember, staying in your lane. Look at that trailer, beautifully staying. So these cars, they've got enough space to go. Okay, great stuff. A little bit more traffic here. Okay, and we're going again straight on, second exit. Let's see. So if it's more, look at that. They're dropping in front of us, so I slow down even more. I want to have clear path, okay? And keep her moving, keep this truck moving. All right, let's see. Look at that. And if I was going faster, then I probably would have to stop, okay? There is not enough time, basically, to do everything when you're going so fast. And your mirrors, always very important to keep on checking your mirrors. Keep this doing all the time. Straight on again, second exit. And on this one, I'm gonna slightly split the lanes and try to squeeze in front of the black car. I would say this was a bit too risky for the test, okay? So taking the chances, not for the test, okay? Right. Hope this helps you to judge the roundabouts and basically to be better at it. And always remember, you want to keep on going, you want to keep on moving, you want to keep making progress. Everyone wants to be somewhere. Yeah. We're going to be turning right at the next roundabout, third exit, okay? Checking the mirrors, indicating right, and going in the right hand lane. Now, I'm just checking the roundabout on the approach, okay? How wide is my lane? How wide is the other lane? Do they have more space? And I'm approaching, just sitting slightly on the white line, indicating right, of course, and keep on checking. Look at that. Can't see through the roundabout. The white van indicating towards us, the silver Prius coming towards us. There is a truck, okay, there is a Golf going around. Let's see what the truck is doing as well. Look at that, they just gone. All right, and we're gonna go now. It looks much safer, okay, than the other option, which wasn't too bad as well, because he didn't stop anyone, slow down. Maybe it's empty as well, so it's much easier for them to accelerate than to us. Okay, and off we go. So what do you think about it? What do you think about the roundabouts? Are they easy, are they hard? Put this in the comments. If you've got any questions, just keep them flowing, keep them in there. I like the good question. And look at that. The car is just yeah. All right, red light in front of us. What can we do about it? Just keep it steady, keep it rolling again. I'm not saying go 2 miles per hour, but just, you know, just slow down gradually. Beautiful. Checking the mirrors, and off we go. We're gonna come to the next roundabout, where we're going just straight ahead, following the road ahead. Now let's flick that back into the point of view so you guys can see what I can see. And now just checking my mirrors on the approach. Everything seems good. Now look at that. The white van seems to be the last one. Did you see my speed? It was like 15 miles per hour I was coming, you know, because the slower you get, a silver van is just, I can't see what's happening. Yeah, looks like now. Look at that. All right, and this is fine. This is absolutely fine. You can react only on what you can see. So this blind roundabouts, the examiner, remember, can see what you can see as well, and they will go with this. You cannot pull out in front of someone and just slow them, but if you can't see anything, you assuming it's empty, okay? So then you need to make your decision. And next roundabout, we're just gonna turn right, okay? Seems a bit of a traffic coming towards it as well. All right, checking my mirrors again, indicating right, and let's go. So again, I'm leaving a little bit of the trailer in that lane. Look at that. Seems clear, easy with the gas. So much power in these trucks. Very easy to lose traction. Indicating left after the last exit, we're not going to, and off we go. Okay? So timing, planning, positioning, everything needs to come into place. Okay? All right. How do you feel now about the roundabouts? Did you find in this video something interesting, something new? Let me know in the comments if you did, or if you want to see more of something else. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press this big thumb, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope I see you on the road. Drive safe.